In this video, I will be discussing Program 8, which is a program that introduces a new data type to use with variables called char, which is short for character. However, some people pronounce it as char because of character. This video is very similar to previous videos discussing data types. The main difference is that this data type is called char, and the values stored in variables of type char are single characters. Char values can easily be identified because they are wrapped in single quotes. Here is a simple example. Char var1 with the character wrapped in single quotes. As a quick review, let's see how the value 1 would be stored in variables of different data types that I've discussed in previous videos. The first example is 1 stored as an integer. Then we have the number 1 stored as a double. And here is 1 stored as a character enclosed in single quotes. And here is 1 stored as a string enclosed in double quotes. And if I save this and run all 4 of them, they all show as 1, and of course 1 as a double is going to have a decimal point. Without getting too complicated, here's a little secret. Characters are actually stored as integers. For example, char var5 stored as 49. When I run this, you'll see var1, var2, var3, var4, var5. 49 actually equals the character 1. And then here's another example with var6. If I store as 74, this actually ends up being the character J. So now the question is, how does 49 equal 1 and how does 74 equal J? Simple answer, something called the ASCII table. The ASCII table has a mapping from character to integer. To view an ASCII table, Google ASCII and go down to ASCII code table here. And you'll see the mapping as decimal and then symbol. So the first 32 characters are non-printable characters. You can see the definitions over here on the right. But then we get into the actual characters. So for example, 32 is a space, 33 is exclamation point, 49 is a 1, and 74 is J. And you'll notice all the other characters are here, right? 0 through 9, the symbol, different symbols, the uppercase letters, lowercase letters, and it goes up to 127. After 127, there's something called an extended ASCII codes, 128 through 256. However, Java does not use these. Java uses something else called Unicode, which is a lot larger. So for Java, only the first 127 characters of the ASCII table are used. At the top of this page, it actually explains what ASCII stands for and that it is 7 bits of memory. And that's why it uses 128 characters, 0 through 127, because 2 to the 7th power is 128. In the previous video, I briefly discussed casting. Using casting, I can print the int value for a character. So for example, I have char at, and then I have the character, the at symbol, and then I have int at ASCII. I've casted the char value as an int, and then I'm going to print both of these. So here is the actual at char value, and here is the ASCII integer representation of the at symbol, which is 64. So if you check the ASCII table, you'll see that 64 maps to the at symbol. Once you understand that the char value is actually stored as an integer and the mapping is based on the ASCII table, you can do funny things that only programmers will understand. Such as in this example, I have char1 equals the character 1, and then char result is 1 plus 1. So when I add chars together, it's going to treat these as integers, and then so I need to recast this as a char. And then now when I output this result, I have 1 plus 1 equals b. So now you can begin telling people 1 plus 1 equals b, and if they're a programmer, they'll understand what you mean. Now let's take a look at the instructions for Program 8. The title of this program is called Character Values, and the objective is to write a program that stores 2 characters, lowercase z and uppercase v, into 2 separate variables. Subtract the v from the z and store the result into a new character variable using casting. Display the result as shown below. The first character is a lowercase z. The second character is uppercase v. Lowercase z minus uppercase v equals $. And just a note, the ASCII table can be viewed at this link. That was the link I was using before. However, again, Java does not use the extended ASCII codes, but uses the Unicode table instead, which we'll look at in the solution video next. As always, to begin working on this program, first create a new workspace for program 8 by following the instructions in my video with the title Create a New Programming Project, or watching the solution to program 2. To view additional materials and the solution code for this program, visit the Java in a Jiffy website at www.javainajiffy.com/programs/8. Once you have completed this program, watch my solution video where I discuss the solutions code and highlight any important concepts and techniques. If you found this video helpful, please click the like button. To help support this channel, please click the subscribe button. Thanks for watching.